Hi, I'm Robert Dutt, editor of CRN Canada. I'm here with Greg Chappell from HP Canada. Greg, thanks for joining us here at Dies to Change today.
Good to see you.
One of the topics that really came out in the session we just completed, on which you were on the panel, was the idea of the need for vendors to tailor programs and to address different parts of the market. From the large national VARs that have a pretty sophisticated marketing engine of their own, to the really small 1 or 2 man shops who really need that basic help, almost the post-hardware type site. Certainly HP has one of the broadest channels in the industry. How does HP manage that community?
Right, it's you're right, Rob. The diversity of our partner community is quite significant, as you mentioned. Everything from the largest resellers, integrators, and direct marketing companies to resellers that address the needs of customers in local communities, to regional players. So it is a balancing act in terms of the investments we make in our programs to address those very needs. Again, the feedback we heard today was about flexibility and adaptability in terms of the programs that partners have available to them. If you look at HP's PartnerOne program, it's a great framework in terms of supporting the needs of all types of partners, from very large partners to the smaller ones. The flexibility is ingrained in all aspects of it, from the incentive programs, both for the owner-operator in the context of those types of incentives, to more broad-based carpet-type incentives that are targeted at the sales organizations and are complemented with good training materials and web-based training to support partners. In terms of flexibility, again, for the larger partners, we have our sales target incentive program that's very structured for our largest partners, and the programs such as Match Plus, which is a program that every partner can participate in across the portfolio of HP products. Recognizing how we manage those partners is also a challenge. So we work with our distribution partners to get good reach across the VAR community across the country, and we also have just recently expanded our inside sales organization to extend our reach to a further 250 resellers that are part of the PartnerOne portfolio partners. And then we have 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 ratios of partner business managers that address the needs of our larger partners.
Another one of the topics that came up quite vocally from the crowd was the idea of how do VARs measure the V in their name, and really assigning that value, communicating that value, and marketing that value. How good a job do you think resellers do in identifying their unique value and making that the forefront of their message? And what does HP do on its side in terms of due diligence and awareness to help promote that value and to recognize that value of its partners?
Right. That was a very lively discussion. It's a very relevant, probably more relevant discussion today, considering some of the economic challenges that are out there. My position would be that the more value add that a partner brings to their customers in helping them solve their business problems and challenges, then the more successful that partner is going to be. If their customers can recognize the value add that they're bringing to their businesses, then they're in really good shape. Especially as some end user customers are downsizing their IT staff, they're looking for ways to backfill that, and partners that have capabilities and competencies to take advantage of that opportunity are doing very well. So customers will vote with their dollars in terms of the value they see from the partner community. From an HP perspective, again, looking at the competency and capabilities of our partners is critical. Preferred partners, they can demonstrate their specific capabilities by applying to be part of our lead program. It's not based on volumes. It's more based on capabilities and competency in areas such as virtualization or storage solutions or print solutions, the education market, as we'll be launching an SMB lead program as well. And we will help brand and differentiate our partners based on competency and the value that we recognize in the partners as well as with the customers.
we've certainly seen as a sea change over the last few years in terms of the willingness and ability of partners to work together in a collaborative model to bring their solutions to market. On a scale from just beginning to fully actualized, how complete do you think that transition to a fully collaborative channel is, and what are some of the next steps if it's not at the peak already?
You know, there's clearly some best practices there in terms of collaboration that are happening today. But I think you're right. As resources become a little bit more scarce, people don't want to waste time, energy, or resources. So collaborating effectively is becoming even more important. Frankly, it is a bit of hit and miss today. I think that traditionally a hardware manufacturer with an ISV partner, with a go-to reseller, there's some really good examples of where that works quite well. Where you have multiple resellers working with a manufacturer on a campaign across the country. Again, there's also some good examples, but I think we can do a better job there, especially with a company like HP that have so many assets, e-assets, or web-based tools that partners can take advantage of, where we can establish the core messaging, they can take that core messaging, and they can deliver a very effective program. I think the tools are maturing, the capabilities are maturing, especially from an organization like HP, and it's up to the partners and us to educate the partners in terms of how to take better advantage of those collaboration tools. Great.
Well, thank you once again for joining us here.
Thanks, Rob. Excellent.